Okay, so now we're here. Right, everybody's in swimsuits. I totally forgot about that.
They're not onto us.
And we're still waiting for we're still looking for that IT president. But I think we're in like the last section. Please tell me I don't have another rat section. Oh no, we came out here. Okay, that's good. Wait, was there a rat exit point right here? The hell is this? What a horrid odor. I would guess this is an exhaust duct. No way I'm staying here any longer than I need to. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Interesting. That probably gets us somewhere after we're done with this section, maybe? I don't know. Well, hold it right there, punks. Hey!
Doesn't look good.
It's that scary guy. We didn't cause any more trouble, did we? No, but you beat the crap out of my men, and I can't exactly let that pass. I'm gonna have to avenge them. Wait, you're the one who attacked us, remember? Huh. So you remember? So you sure do an awful lot of barking. I guess I could let you off the hook, but you're gonna have to survive against these guys first. Get ready, here they come. Oh yeah. I should probably actually go back and maybe do a little bit of Persona Fusion. Or not, who cares? Oh, it's the same heretic goats as last time, so we don't know what they're weak to. Do I have a character with a light spell? Koga? Koga! Mothman, you've proven yourself to be repeatedly useful against a lot of things for some weird reason. Not that I really mind. I mean, he's okay. I was actually thinking the Persona games kind of fall victim to the same problems that, problems that I had with, Digimon, Cyber Sleuth, where a lot of the, like, endgame, characters that you play as just weren't very... monsters that you pick up just weren't that interesting looking. Like, I was looking at a gallery of, like, the cool-looking Personas along the way, and I was just like... I don't know. I couldn't find many that I was like actually really down for having. Should probably rebuild the like Orochi and a couple of the other ones that I made. Oh well. Phew, that's been settled. We caused no trouble whatsoever, yet we're met with the same end result. And on top of that, he up and disappeared again.
Hey.
We should ignore him if our actions have no actual impact on the results. For now, let's focus on searching for the IT company president. I hope there are clues somewhere. You find more interesting things as I go along. Yeah, it's just getting there. Just don't fuse Mara. Yeah, God. Oh no, do we have another rat maze, or is this the IT president's location? I guess let's find out if I turn into a mouse. I haven't turned into a mouse so far, that's a good sign. Damn it! I thought I was done with this. I'd been hoping. I don't think we finished it off though. Oh. Okay, well now's probably a good time to get around him. This is nothing but mouse moments the entire way through here. I am...
Looks suspicious.
Ready to ignore this. There we go. I guess I'll turn it off and go around and do all sorts of other stuff. I don't know. Let's see. So we do. No. These are the proper Baphomets. Not the. Yeah. Okay. Same weaknesses though. Interestingly enough, but I could probably just hit them normally. They're not that. I don't think they're actually that dangerous. Unfortunately, mode is down. Okay. I should probably stop. We're gonna run into problems if I just let them do as they please. Can I have a... Thank you. Can I have a Morgana turn? Because, owie. Okay. Oh, we still haven't maxed out Morgana, have we? I just realized he's still got that same silly-looking dude that we've been using this entire time. Damn it. I might actually want to switch out Yusuke and Morgana for this. Oh. Sure. I'll recruit a Baphomet. Yeah, next save room, I think I'll go back and do some Persona fusions again. We haven't really gotten any more money, so not much I can do beyond that. Oh. Boy, I didn't realize I had so many of these. Let's get rid of the Hecaton Cheris.
All according to plan.
He's probably the cheapest. I could have gotten rid of the dude. Actually, the other thing we could do is go back. No. I'll be patient for a little while. Because, yeah, I might be able to make some interesting fusions here. We might make some really expensive ones, though. As the one issue. Take off the swimsuits. I'll take them off in a bit. I'm cycling costumes here. I don't really want to... Actually, I don't think I've recruited this guy yet. Yeah, Unfaithful Dream King. Lend me your power. Okay, courage to ask that girl out. Too late for regrets. Okay. Truth is, you're a good person. Nope. I don't know. I never know how to recruit these guys. Yeah. Well, no, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep forging ahead. We'll fuse personas when we get the chance.
Alright.
Yeah, fine. I'll switch out of the swimsuit, seeing as they are offensive. You know, let's just go with the let's just go with everybody's phantom suits. We haven't exactly... Actually, one exception. There we go. Okay. So we had a... Oh, we had a mouse hole there. Are all these doors locked? No, this one isn't. Yeah, while we're in this, like, labyrinth, we might as well open up as many doors as we can. I wonder if this area is actually not shorter than the other ones, because we had, like, a whole area earlier. What's he weak to? Lightning. I don't really have much on that. Let's just see if I can knock one of these guys down. Never mind. Well. Yeah, nothing on these guys. That's fine. Okay. Lightning to all. A little expensive, that's not the end of the world. Actually, it would almost be cool to have a character with a medium damage to all, like, build. Like, the entire point of him is to do every element type to enemies. That could be really cool. It'd be really hard, though. Well, no, we'd really just have to repeatedly sack one specific treasure demon to them over and over and over again. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Morgana in a maid outfit is just really amusing to me. Oh shoot, I was supposed to keep demanding more money from him. Cause yeah, if we can actually get a couple 100,000, I might be able to make another, like, high-end Persona. Could be appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, no, none of these doors are locked. This might actually be, like a much easier rat puzzle.
I'll reveal your true form.
Last puzzle has to have everybody in ridiculous costumes. I'm not against that. I mean, personally, I'm thinking, we could throw... Oh, yeah, for the last one, we'll throw... for the very last boss fight, I'll put on everybody's Dancing All Night costumes.
Well,
shame they don't show up in the cutscenes that way, because the cutscenes are in engine, too. I really wish there was, I was hoping you did Afro Mona. Oh, I could do Afro Mona. I'll do Afro Mona. Maybe we'll do it for Shido, actually. Yeah, let's take out Shido with everybody wearing stupid shit.
Somewhere.
No, this one's locked. Okay.
It's locked from the other side. We have no choice but to
Do we
go
have a
around
rat
it.
hole on this one? No, we don't. So we gotta go around the other way. There's some amount of question on whether or not I even care. Probably do. Okay, so these are both locked, but we've pretty much done the meat of the work. We've already taken out everybody here. This is definitely the easiest rat section. I wonder if even the developers got sick of it after a while. They're like, okay, yeah, maybe we should stop. I'm gonna use that as my working theory here. Because I probably would have kind of given up the ghost if I were developing this game too. Just be like, nope, you know what, I'm done. I don't wanna make any more rat section either. It's not terrible, it's just fucking repetitive. Okay, so what do we got in here?
Somewhere.
A diamond? Really? Just the diamond? I wonder how much the diamond sells for. Because that's the other thing we could do. There's still another Mementos run for money, isn't there? Sort of. There's the potential for a Mementos run for money. The problem is, if the Mementos run, if the boss and Mementos cannot be confused, then I'm out of luck. If we're lucky, we can... If we're lucky, the boss for Mementos, the last one that I have available. Technically, I do have 2 bosses. I could actually go work at the cafe, now that I'm thinking about it. Wait, is that a vent over there? No, it's not. I might be able to go work at the cafe and get another Mementos boss. And I could actually grind for a little bit more money if I really wanted to. It's tempting. I might actually do it, just... I don't think I'm going to get Lucifer, but it's very tempting to get the Yoshitsune that either repels or heals off of every element. Just making the main character into some kind of unbeatable tank monster would be hilarious. I mean, I was talking about this yesterday. But that is, like, very high on my list of things that I'd love to do.
You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Ravage them.
Now, here's a question. If you play this game on New Game Plus, does it get harder, or do you just pretty much breeze through it?
They're dead poor.
Because I don't actually know if the content scales up or not. They're not dead yet.
All right. Joker, you missed.
What was that?
Damn it.
Boss got knocked down. Come on.
Why did he get 2 shots there?
Not good. Lona's sorry about that.
This guy sucks.
According to plan.
Okay, it depends on the difficulty you choose. Interesting. Because, yeah, I know with, like, Dark Souls, for example, New Game Plusing it gets, like, ridiculously hard. After a while, to the point of kind of not being worth it. But it, like, it scales everything up and also remixes them, so you're not doing the exact same thing a second time around, which is cool. But still, okay. But yeah, it is easier because social links are maxed and no stat grinding. No, you're right. You could pretty much just sleep through the entire New Game Plus experience. It'd still be time consuming though, which is not something I want to do. What the? Huh, we're here. Wait, we're back in the main hall. And without any particularly useful information about the IT company president. He almost never leaves his room. No one's ever seen him around.
Hold a moment.
If he almost never leaves, does that mean there are times that he does in fact leave? Wouldn't he have to head out to go to the bathroom? That's how it was for me in my room. But there are restrooms in the rooms here. What about meals? Just one call, and your food gets delivered to your room. That's our inn.
You're right.
I think you're right. Though this place is a cognition, it has restaurants and bars as well. If the IT company president never leaves his room, somebody must be delivering the food to him.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
so you're
go
thinking
then.
we should get the info at the restaurants too. Nice idea, Joker. Oh, and Queen. Okay.
Focus.
Yeah, there's our inn. I guess I'll just ambush this guy. We do want... Nope, never mind. Okay, where's the safe room? Yeah, so I'm gonna actually run back, at least for a bit. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but we have a really convenient, we have a very, very convenient, spot here. Yeah, we have a very convenient safe room I can get back to. And I'm just going to, quickly run back, and fuse some of these personas to make room for the new guys. Because at this point we've got yeah, we've got a full set, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. So where is it? There it is.
Do you need something?
So I was trying to watch like the dating scenes of like what would have happened if you had romanced everybody in this game. That is some sketchy nonsense. I saw the scene where, like, if you had dated everyone, what would happen if they found out? And the answer is, ooh. I mean, it's not actually that bad, but I was just looking at it, and I was just like, oh, that's, they're bad. Okay, so let's fuse by result. Let's see what we can get. Let's try and avoid making, using up anything that's good, and making anything that's gonna cost me money. Or at least not too much money. Barong and Baphomet or Titanian Barong. Let's do the Titanian Barong. Because I'm probably not going to use them. Oh, he looks amusing.
Select the skills you'd like
to
inherit.
Really? Oh, it's Justice.
It will receive a great. Then let us.
Well, this guy's just going to be kind of garbage. Yeah, Barong is cute, but time to move on. He looks like some kind of ridiculous superhero. Is he a, Alright. I mean, he looks like something straight out of, like, Kamen Rider or some other, like, Sentai show. Okay, do we have anything else? I can make Lilith with Baphomet and Pavarti. Sure, why not?
Looks pretty tough. Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Why is it that they're only inheriting 2 skills at a time, though? I'm confused about that. Well, fire... and Psy? Maybe? Oh, let's actually get Evade Fire. That's probably a good idea.
Let us begin.
I'm not really sure why I'm only getting 2 at a time. The animations for her, very weird. Okay, so she gets kind of just random junk. That said, we have, actually, wow. She has ice, wind, and fire. That's kind of helpful, actually. Okay, so I could make something with Mothman if I wanted to. What else could I make? Dionysus. See if I don't want to make Dionysus with any of those. Mothman and Abaddon.
I see.
Yeah, the problem is these would be expensive. 74,000. Yeah, no, pass. We're actually on our way back up to a million yen. But yeah, in a couple levels we'll be able to make that. So I'm not gonna make anybody else for a little while. I'm just happy to have some Persona.
You wish to perform an execution.
Let's see. So I could gallows somebody.
Sacrifice.
I could get rid of Mothman. Let's
Is that enough?
Yeah, sure.
This is the power.
Oh wait, no.
Will gain.
He's not gonna level up at all. What about
Is that enough?
sacking Mothman to Satan? Could work. We also have the Emperor's Amulet.
Sacrifice. Do not expect much power
Oh,
from this.
that get us nothing. I mean, I could sack the Garuda. Actually, let's sack the Garuda. That'll get us Spellmaster.
This is what it. This may be a bit gruesome.
Because Garuda shows up in this dungeon, I'm gonna gallows sacrifice most of the personas that we can get along the way here. Because we don't need them.
Alright.
So what's Spellmaster do? Because I've never actually seen that. Automatically reduces the SP cost of skills by half. Holy crap, that is really good. I guess I'll get rid of Medea Rahan. It's good, but it's not that necessary. And no, I can't fit anything else in there. He's got too many other good moves though. Okay. And yeah,
Do you want?
just to double check. Yeah, none of these are particularly helpful.
You wish to perform fusion.
But yeah, I've got slots for 3.
Finish. Are you finished?
That's enough.
Time, inmate.
I will gladly accept 3 slots if that's all I can get. Okay, so we want to go to the central passage. Let's run back in. Now let's go figure out where the the restaurant is. Because yeah, nice part is there's nobody that wants to fight us here. Except for maybe one guy up at the top of the hallway. There was a dude here. Oh, that was just to block me in so I couldn't do anything. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll reveal your true form.
And I got a Daikini. Dakani? Dasani. Bottled water never made a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, it kind of does. Like, obviously you want bottled water, but, like, selling it for exorbitant prices always felt, like, really ridiculous. Okay. So what do we do in the restaurant? I assume we just talked to one of the waiters? Welcome. Will you be dining with us today, sir? Is it possible to have meals delivered to my room? You mean room service? Yes, that is available only at this restaurant. Yes! Aha! So is there one room in particular that always orders food delivery? Pardon me, but why are you asking me this? I would like to see your boarding passes if you don't mind. Oh, we've been asked to make a delivery. It's to the president of an ID company, I believe.
Well,
He apparently never leaves his room, but Mr. Shido has given us direct orders about this. Now then, this is a highly confidential matter, so we must take it in to him ourselves. Ah, is that so? In that case, let me tell you the way to his room.
nice.
Well done, Queen. Just as I'd expect from you. Isn't this pretty close? I suppose it's just upstairs. It seems to be above the side deck we passed through earlier. Is there a way up through there somewhere?
way.
Honestly, guys, I doubt this is going to be of any use. If it were me, I'd never open the door. Well, that's no good. What are we going to do? If only there were a way in besides through the door. In any case, should we head back to the side deck? Not that we'll be able to get there from here. I am going to have to walk, aren't I? Blech. Well, I guess it's not a very long walk at all. Okay, yeesh. Hit that one at high speeds. Okay, so we wanna just go back to the safe room and head to that side hall. I don't think that guy's gonna bug me. I feel like I should be collecting these treasures, especially if they're worth like tons and tons of money. But at the same time, it'll be faster if I just get to mementos and do that final boss fight. It'd actually be cool if they're repeatable boss fights that you can farm for cash. But nah, whatever. Okay, so we want to go to side deck.
We've arrived. Now let's.
I guess we could have actually walked there, no problem.
Hey.
Well, we've reached the side deck, now what? If getting this door open is impossible, we'll have to find another route inside. It's the room directly above here, right? Hello! Ow. He started by shooting. That's not okay. It's nothing but Baphomet. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, should probably take this semi-seriously. These guys hurt. Oh, we're all enraged. Well, I guess I'll just turn it on speed mode. I mean, it does improve our damage, so... this actually isn't going to be a problem, is it? The water quality thing is easy to say when your water quality is among the bottom 10% of countries. No, so I totally understand the point of, like, bottled water. Like, bottled water is a good thing. It's a reliable source of pure water, and I had to rely on it when I was in Croatia because they had...
No EPA.
Good job.
Can you
Let's keep going.
Can you fix that so you stop hitting it?
Shell's got her ceramic bowl on a big stone plate thing, and she keeps elbowing it, and it clatters horribly. Yeah, the water was actually, the, like, public water was pure poison. Not really, it was lead poisoning or something like that. What, really? That's not enough? Let's not back in through here. This isn't the right way. Yeah, I've been here. This isn't it. And this didn't get anywhere useful. But yeah, there was they used lead paints in their boats. And it and then they just threw all their boats in the dump. And then the water level, when the monsoon season came, the water level flooded the dump, and so all of the water in the dump drained into the public reservoir, and so suddenly we had poisoned water for about a month, and people got real sick on my end because it was my study abroad group, and I avoided all problems because I drank milk. But like, I totally understand why you need bottled water to survive in those cases, but that's kind of like a different thing than, like, Dasani, for example, which is just like, let's charge $4 a bottle for water. It's like, no, don't do that. It sucks, especially when you hear about, like, Hershey's bottling water from, like, you know, mountain springs and stuff like that, and actually, like, hurting the countries that they're bottling the water from because they can't get water for their crops. How the hell am I supposed to go get up from here? Because, yeah, I was reading a news article recently about how Hershey's is, like, actually killing some communities in South America because their crops aren't getting water. And that's not okay. That's not okay at all. Oh, is that Nestle, not Hershey's? Sorry. One chocolate company versus another. How do we get to the IT company president? Because I kind of actually would like to know.
Don't forget this feeling. Okay, let's move
Oh,
on.
goody. I probably should not have said IT. Can you tell us why I lived in Croatia? It was a study abroad. My college had a sister college, a branch
Nice work. Keep it up and vomit.
in
I can feel it.
Oh, I can just climb up here.
I see.
I see. I would have never thought thought to climb up from outside. I mean, we are phantom thieves. We can use places that normal guests don't have access to.
Hey. It's somewhere.
Hey,
There we go. Yep. Got it. Sort of. A little awkward, to be totally honest, but it works. Okay, there's the jump up point. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
Dude! I have something.
Indeed.
The target's room lies ahead. Let us hope he keeps his window open. And it's the only one you can go into. Hello! The cabin the target's in is right here. Indeed, I can sense someone within the walls.
You got it.
What should we do, Joker? Check inside.
yeah.
Alright, here goes.
That must be the IT company president.
I'm gonna go. By yourself? He'll be on guard if we all go together. Plus, it's IT stuff. This is my time to shine. Should we leave it to her? It's been left to me. It's like that show where the kid goes shopping alone for the first time. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah, she's feeling good enough to joke around, so maybe this will be fun after all.
Just yell if things get dangerous, okay?
What the? Who are you?
Pardon my entrance, Sudden.
Those clothes. I mean, why did you come in from the window?
Well, the door's locked and you weren't answering. How else am I supposed to get in here? Oh, but I get how you feel. There's totes nothing better than relaxing in your own room.
A girl?
You're an IT guy, right? I can tell we talk the same language.
That's not what matters here. Just who are... Huh? Is that your laptop?
This little guy caught your attention, huh? I made it myself.
This is amazing. To think you could do this much on a mobile device.
Want to see the benchmarks? It can pump out some awesome numbers. Although normally I just use this one as a sub-processor when I'm hacking into a tough system.
Hacking? Do you mean like cyber attacks?
Ever heard of Medjed?
Well, of course.
Try not to be surprised by this. Actually, be surprised. I am Medjed. I'm the one who took down the fake.
Huh?
Don't believe me, huh? Here, this is proof.
This is the project server. You identified all of them?
If you want my skills, I'll need a letter of introduction.
Man, to think the website we prepared got crushed so easily by a mere child.
Huh? You prepared it?
That's right. Why did you have to go and destroy our work?
Because I'm a fan. It was just because I couldn't forgive someone using the Medjed name without my permission. So, why'd you send Medjed after the Phantom Thieves?
There was no reason to choose Medjed, per se. Their popularity was convenient for us, though. We knew the Phantom Thieves couldn't target an anonymous group, after all.
That's why?
Medjed's defeat was supposed to be an act, so their actual fall was quite a shock to me and Akechi-kun. We were planning on shutting it down anyway, though, so it really didn't conflict with our plans. The Phantom Thieves must have enjoyed their moment in the spotlight, not knowing it would be so short-lived. You see, you gotta abuse a tool like the internet. Well, the word abuse doesn't really describe it. The real charm comes in making use of the internet in innovative ways that circumvent legal restrictions.
You little...
I'm sure you understand. You're Medjed, after all. Isn't it wonderful manipulating all those information-illiterate idiots?
What a third-rate fool.
Huh?
Not only are your skills third-rate, but you stink worse than a third-rate person. Don't treat me like we're equals. I'm gonna reform society.
What a stupid idea. Don't tell me you destroyed my website for this so-called societal reform.
That's right. It's because I'm a member of the Phantom Thieves.
What?
Picking on the weak and calling that innovative? Looks like I just gotta ban the guy at the root of all this. Shido, now, you're gonna give me that letter of introduction.
Why would I?
But how about a computer competition for it?
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. I'd rather just kill you.
Guys?
So this is still what happens in the end.
Well, now that we know he has one, this should be the easiest way to get it.
Okay, well, Well, this is... Let's see what these guys are weak to. Not wind. Nocturnal flash. Oh, it's dizziness. Never mind, not a problem. Let's see. Is that the... No, that's the single target. We want to hit the AOI. AoE. Oh! Okay. So they're blocked nuclear. Let's try Psy. Let's get aggressive here. Especially because he does tons of damage. We could do a concentrate if I wanted to, but let's just try Psy damage. Yep, got him. Haha. I was like, yeah, if they're resistant to nuclear, they might not be resistant to Psy, and there's our answer. Alright, so this guy's weak to nuclear. I assume he's not weak to anything else. But he had to have an exploitable weakness. Now, do I have a character? I do have a character with nuclear as well. I guess we just get to wail on him repeatedly. Actually, we can pretty much just nuclear juggle this guy to death. Nice. No, we're not too injured. I'll just hit him. Oh. Oh. He just continuously summons his friends. I get you. Well, there's no reason why I should hit him with the well, there's no reason why I should hit the whole group. If they're resistant. They complement each other very poorly. Yeah, so we'll just keep cycling this. This poor boss. I feel like this is almost like justice for that stupid manta ray boss that we had to fight. That guy was just a nightmare. Whereas now I just get to beat the heck out of them. Now, is that probably the end of him? Yeah, that is. Because yeah, that one boss was just awful. This is just easy. I appreciate this. It's just like, yeah, there they are. Especially because frickin' Shenron does tons of damage. I almost wish there were abilities in this game that did multiple elements at the same time, but I guess that would be really like a giant pain in the ass. Yeah, okay, I kind of don't wish that in retrospect. And we're up to 61. Yeah, I'll have to go fight the Reaper. Because yeah, if I can get up into the 70s before we're done with the game, maybe? Oh, I don't want to do that. Cure all non-special. That's useful. Let's get rid of the Tetra. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of crushed him. Alright. Okie dokie, I got a letter of introduction. Making that fake medjed wasn't the only bad thing you did, right? I want to hear your biggest secret. The cognitive science research. What did you do? Spill it. After extracting the results of the research, I deleted every last scrap of the original data. After that, I encrypted everything we had and put it on a domain inaccessible to normal people. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't know anything at all about the mental shutdowns. Shido, what the hell is he researching? No matter what it was, we won't let him abuse it. And I think we're done.
Every media outlet is vouching for the inevitable Prime Minister Shido. The public loves you too.
We've only made it this far thanks to you.
I'm honored to hear that.
Now then, I have a favor to ask of you.
What might that be?
It's about the loyal customers of our mental shutdown business. How about you dispose of all the ones you think suspicious?
Right at this moment? But the election is coming up soon.
Correct. The earlier the better.
Why so suddenly? Did something happen?
Nothing in particular. But if something were to happen, it would already be too late.
I can understand why you might be nervous, but why not stay calm and hold off until after the election?
I'd like to take out all of the trash before my inauguration as Prime Minister of this nation. For the sake of absolute victory, I need all roots of anxiety to be pulled as soon as possible.
Anxiety? You've never mentioned such things before now. Shido-san?
Do you understand what it means to cross me. Just do as I ask. I'll be counting on you.
This is all too sudden. Could it be?
Oh yeah, we got the fourth letter. He might have been a third-rate guy, but he still had one somehow. Just that cleaner dude left then. Want to go cause a scene somewhere and lure him out? As I've already said, we should avoid doing that if we can. But we've gone everywhere on the map. Is there any place we haven't checked yet? The engine room? I don't recall passing such a place. Wait, I found something, the engine room. Remember how you were wondering about that smoke earlier, Skull? Oh yeah, where was that? Yeah, so it's the stank smell.
Look, a treasure chest.
What?
Why don't we crack it open?
Where? Oh. I apparently missed this on the way in. How did I miss this on the way? I don't know. Sadly, pure garbage. How do we get down there? Oh. It's because I never crossed it. Oops, wrong direction. There we go. There we go. I love pressing the sprint button and just going. It kind of saves us a lot of trouble. Okay, here it is. We found it. This most likely leads to the engine room. I'm getting a reading from inside, but I can't tell if it's him. Ha! We ain't gonna be able to get in like this. You wanna try forcing it open, Joker? Let's bust in there. Okay, let's do it. Go to the engine room. As I like to call it, the stank pit. Shoot, don't tell me. Okay, good. It's not long. I just want to be done, maybe? Like, I feel like we gotta be close to done. Whoa. Look, there's that bastard. But his men are with him, too. Exiting here will land us directly in front of them. There will be no chance of escape at that point. What do you think, Joker? Let's go.
Let's go.
Very well. We shall jump in. What did I do to Morgana? You know, just little dress up. What do you want? You come looking for trouble? Just hear us out. Shut it. This place is off limits, moron. Hey, crap, this guy might be just a cognition, but he's damn scary. Nah, I'm too busy to deal with you punks now. I'll be leaving that to my men here. Again? This better be the last time. And it's nothing but Baphomets, but I have Mothman. What? Is that the only guy with light moves? I gotta get rid of the Dakini. Does he have insta-kill? Insta-kill. Yep, alright. Mothman! Koga the whole team very slowly. Whole team. Whole team. Oi. It's not a big deal. It's just so slow. I need to turn that Mothman into something. Or I just need to summon somebody with, round out my elements a little bit. Because, yeah, light and dark are the two elements that nobody else can cover. And I should probably focus that a little bit. Oh, that's gonna suck. We might lose Morgana on this part. No, they're not focus firing him. He might get a chance. Okay, there we go. He is almost dead. But that's okay. Problem solved. Yeah, bring back Thanatos or Messiah. Thanatos would do it. Messiah... Does Messiah actually have any light moves? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think he does. Yeah, I'd probably bring back Thanatos Picaro if anyone. Maybe. I mean, it's also kind of one of those where we're almost done. I don't know. I don't want to do any, like, major Persona fusing. Stop doing that. Yeah, we're almost kind of done with all these mini-bosses and stuff. Like, we might be kind of headed towards the end here. But yeah, I will resummon Thanatos. Hey. We did it! No, where is he? Look, over there. Damn it, we're not letting him escape. Let's take that letter by force if we gotta. Alright, let's go up for a second. What are you doing? We need to prioritize the escape target. Never mind. Yeah, that's the other thing. I could just go get my Kaguya back and bolster her up. That might not be a bad move. Is this a safe room? No, this is a... What the hell is this room? Somewhere. I don't... Oh, the door's probably locked and I'm just cheesing my way around. Seems like it. Outside duct. There he is. We've definitely cornered him this time. This will be our final letter of introduction. We must get it. Let's clean this mess up. Very well. It's time we put an end to this charade. You punks. You snuck in again.
You guys just don't know when to stop. Is a hit on me really that big? What clan are you from?
Clan? Does he mean, like, Yakuza clan?
Wait, does he clean up problems by making people disappear?
Crap! Is he really Yakuza?
It seems that bastard Shido has close ties to the underground.
How are we supposed to get the letter of introduction from him? Do we have to prove our worth?
Hey! I'm a busy man. I gotta deal with cleaning up problems and all them mental shutdowns after all. If you got business with me, just spit it out already. A letter of introduction? Why the hell would I give you one?
As I expected.
Actually, we're here to suggest a tattoo design for you.
A tattoo?
This guy is great at drawing. He's an artist.
What is the meaning of this? I have no intention of designing a simple tattoo.
I thought you'd be able to do it, Yusuke.
What are you squabbling about?
Yusuke, draw something! Art's art, ain't it?
Very well. May I at least decide what I draw?
I won't accept anything except a godly phoenix fitting for my godly personality.
A phoenix? I'd rather something else.
Making excuses now, Mr. Artist? You're all talk. People like you are a dime a dozen.
I am not all talk. I can draw anything you want. Bring me a brush and a piece of paper. It's finished.
Dude, this is totally not gonna work for a tattoo!
Is it a monster? It has some kind of crazy aura.
A truly explosive piece.
This is my perception of a phoenix.
There's no way this is gonna work.
I ain't seen nothing like this before. I like it.
Thank you.
It seems like it went well?
Well then, I request a letter of introduction.
On one condition, kid. I want you to be my personal tattoo artist.
He wants to recruit you?
I decline.
No letter for you then.
I must decide my own path as an artist. I will not receive aid from others any longer. Now, if you understand, hand over the letter. Otherwise, we'll just have to take it by force. By the way, you're more feral pigeon than phoenix.
You cocky-ass bastard! I'm gonna destroy you! I'll rip you open and tear out your insides!
We're still gonna fight after all that?
Whoa, Captain Fishnet here. Seriously, this guy was almost okay looking, but like short cargo shorts and fishnets. Oh, this guy does not look menacing in the slightest. Well, let's see what he's weak to. Oh, maybe light, actually.
What?
No, let's just try everything until we know what he's got. But yeah, he's probably weak to light, if anything. Which means more Mothman. Why is it always Mothman? Mothman. Nope, he's not weak to light. Alright. I should probably heal. We're a little bit wounded after that last fight. We really are managing our SP pretty well here, actually. What's wrong with short cargo shorts and fishnets? Everything! That is not a fashion statement that's worth maintaining. Holy crap, it looks ugly. Okay, well, I don't have anything. I'll just hit him. I guess I can always use Morgana for stuff. Yeah, he probably doesn't have any weaknesses, but it's always worth checking just in case it does speed up the process. Yeah, he is weak to crits, though. That is an option for us. That's the other one. I could actually go, I could just go Satan. Let's just go Satan. Yeah, that does damage. Mainly because Satan repels dark moves. So if he hits me with dark moves, problem solved. Dick. Okay,
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can... If I have repel on... If I have repel on, I might not be able to crit this guy either. I don't know. Yeah, can I crit his one-hit KO? I don't know. Interesting questions all abound. Okay, Morgana's probably going to run into some trouble here. Oh well. What else we got? Ice Age, Diamond Dust. Oh, it's probably better that we just keep hitting him with Black Viper. It's expensive, but Satan has weird tentacles. So this is going to be the last Miracle Punch. I don't think we're going to crit him. Nope, we crit him. Okay, so he is crittable. It's just a pain in the ass. Well, I wonder if I could actually demand money from the mini-boss. Probably not. Okay, actually worth it. Morgana's almost dead. Luckily, he only does a buff between his cycle. Okay, so let's just keep hitting him because we can have Morgana do the full team heal. Attack reverted. Just hit him normally. It does about as much as Black Viper kind of would. Well, no, it does half as much. Black Viper would be good, but I don't want to like totally run out of SP for all of this. If only Satan repelled physical attacks too. Yeah, I need Thanatos Picaro. We'll get him back. His resistances were just too good. They made a serious difference. So we can do Tempest Slash, Deadly Fury, yeah, Tempest Slash. Nothing else? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think after this, what I'll probably do is just summon and sack a bunch of stuff. Do you care? Nah, let's just hit him with Miracle Punch. I might summon and sack a bunch of stuff into a Kaguya Picaro. What the? Oh, that's a new one. Huh, that's cool. Because her, it was like the Sacred Bolts was really good at the time, and I wouldn't be surprised if I couldn't like get that to be really good eventually. You need somebody that does holy attacks. In retrospect, that's actually really not that damaging to him, is it? I'll just use regular attacks. Oh no, he's been buffing his stats, that's why. Black Viper's the Night Snake.
Not bad, Mona.
Oh, the Night Snake rules. I missed that. That was really fun. For those of you that don't know, the Night Snake is a dumb joke we came up with as a result of Escapist 2, which is like a really fun game that is very poorly streamlined. I mean, part of it is we're probably just awful at it too. Okay, so we're gonna go through everybody's attacks except for Morgana's. There we go. But yeah, so they gave us a wonderful weapon that was called the, it wasn't the rubber snake, it was a... Was it a beaded snake? I think it was, and we were just making the best jokes. It was great. And then they took the item away from us almost immediately. They're just like, nope, no more Night Snake for you. And it's like, no, I like the Night Snake.
Stop moving.
I'm just gonna leave it on auto. He's about to go down. How is he not dead yet? There we go. Thank you, finally. Up to 61.
You punks are tough. I like that. You've got some backbone. All right, I'll give you my letter. Normally, I'd have to clean you guys up for messing around on the ship, but there's no point now.
You're letting us go?
This place ain't gonna last much longer if powerful soldiers like you guys got in here. Time for me to jet. The captain was great and all, but he's gonna have to go down with this ship alone. See you later, kiddos.
That was an unexpected response for a cognitive creation.
Politicians never get too close to their shady connections. They must have only been linked monetarily.
That must be it. Well, we finally have all 5. We need to use these to get into the main assembly hall, right?
Yes, and I believe that will be where we find the treasure. We've been to most other places to gather the letters. There's almost no doubt about it.
We're gonna take his treasure no matter what.
As I'm sure you all know, the importance of this particular card is unlike any that's come before. Once we send it, our opponents will know that Joker, who they presume dead, is in fact still alive. We will be putting our backs to the wall.
If we lose, our lives will truly be over.
We can't let that happen, can we?
Well, definitely win.
Hell yeah!
Then it's decided. The real question is, how and where do we send the calling card?
How about we make it super flashy? Our whole big plan was all for this moment, you know?
Actually, it must be theatrically done. A minor league will only be crushed by Shido's influence.
Maybe it doesn't have to be in letter form this time.
It's finally my turn to steal the spotlight.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
Well, there's no use in thinking about it here. Let's head back for now.
We have all 5 letters of introduction now. It was quite the feat, but we can finally open that door. Let's take the treasure.
Focus.
Yeah. Oh, there's a thing in here.
Hey, that's a treasure.
Treasure chest I completely missed.
Oh.
And what do we got? Bead chained and another diamond. Yeah, so we can finally get out of here. We can finally get this set up. Where does this upper passage take us to? I don't know. Where are we going? Why are we hitting the load screen? Oh.
Long time no see.
You!
Why is he here?
I'm impressed that you managed to deceive me. It seems I underestimated your abilities. You truly are interesting. Quiet, yet possessing the courage and determination to take action. Under different circumstances, we could have been great rivals. or perhaps even friends.
It's not too late.
How wonderful. You don't allow yourself to be enslaved by such things as human relations or past selves. And so your heart is always free. The exact opposite of mine. To be honest, I'm envious. I wonder why we couldn't have met a few years earlier.
Seems Akechi truly regrets this turn of events. I feel as though I understand him better now. Yay.
All right.
Catchy.
But it's no use talking in hypotheticals. That didn't happen in reality.
Akechi, why are you cooperating with someone like Shido? Don't you see what this palace looks like? His true nature is...
Cooperating? What are you talking about? I don't care for Shido or this country. All this is to make Masayoshi Shido my father acknowledge me, then exact revenge on him.
Shido is your father?
Remember I said before how my mother had been in a relationship with some good-for-nothing man? So I'm his bastard child. My very existence is nothing but a scandal. My mother's life turned for the worse after she had me. And died. I was a cursed child for her too.
That's horrible.
I resented him, but he was already a high-ranking official by then. A kid like me could do nothing. But that's when it happened. That's when I learned about the cognitive world. Someone, be it God or demon, gave me a chance. I couldn't contain my laughter.
You son of a...
Who cares? My targets were all doing the same damn thing in this eat-or-be-eaten world. All I did was remove their evil from society. How is that any different from the Phantom Thieves?
We're not murderers!
So what? Masayoshi Shido is finally within my grasp! Once he reaches the apex of his power and acknowledges me, I'm going to whisper in his ear. I will tell him the truth of who I really am. And that's when I, an utter disgrace to the world, will rule over him. I will prevail!
What a warped thought. It's almost pitiable.
In just a few weeks, my plan would have come to fruition. But no. You just had to interfere! I can still take it back, though. I'll just need to kill you all.
We won't get killed for something like that. You talk big, but you're really nothing more than a little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
Don't lecture me, you piece of shit! I am going to personally thrust Masayoshi Shido into a living hell. So, Joker, rest easy and die.
I don't plan on dying.
Sorry, I didn't ask for your opinion.
You sure sound confident. Don't go pressing your luck. We already know all your tricks from back when you were working with us.
Joker, how could you be so successful while having such an idiot as your partner?
Huh? Quit bluffing!
It's no bluff. If he truly is behind the mental shutdowns, he's likely only shown us a fraction of his strength.
I'll tell you all about my true power. While you die, you can take that knowledge with you to the grave. Kill them! You stop. The mental shutdowns aren't the only incidents people are talking about. There are also the breakdowns which cause people to turn psychotic, creating accidents and scandals. Those cannot be explained unless the true culprit has the power to make people's hearts psychotic. That's right! It's my power. One that you don't have!
He's gonna try something.
Allow me to show you! Persona!
What was that? That wasn't Robin Hood. Could it have been a different persona?
Even the feeblest existence can gain tremendous power once the chains on its heart are broken. You'd better not underestimate these two.
What did Akechi do? The enemies are way stronger now!
Okay, so what do I got? Do I have anybody that resists?
I'm not done.
Let's go with this. Let's go with the horror monster. Ugh. Abaddon isn't very good, in my opinion. Mainly because he's ugly as shit. But I'll use him anyway. So we don't know what they're resistant to. My assumption is they're not weak to anything. But I don't care. No, that's one foe. We're probably going to be leaving this palace fairly soon, unless the assembly hall is actually like a fair bit longer. But yeah, I figure if they
Go down. Damn it.
I figure if they go specifically for... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing heals up. Might as well. It's a bit expensive, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, considering how we're getting full heal, we're getting a bunch of full heal related. Damn, can't hit him with nuclear at all. We're getting a bunch of full heal moves. I should probably get rid of that Divine Grace move that powers up my healing moves. It's apparently not actually that helpful. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep doing it. Bankrupt him. We can always go back to the initial areas and get all of our SP back over a couple of fights. It's not really a big deal. Although I guess at this point I can just turn it on auto. There's just one dude. One dude that might hurt, but might as well make the most of it right now. One dude that is not actually that dangerous. You know, all those... Oh.
Well done.
That power to make others turn psychotic. He used it on actual people? This guy's out of his mind.
Of course I didn't expect you to be defeated by them. You have deceived me and escaped death, after all. I wouldn't give up my chance to massacre you with my own two hands.
He's coming. Brace yourselves.
Alright, and it's Goro Akechi himself. Well...
Time for a beatdown.
Yeah, he has a lot of HP.
Persona!
Okay. We should probably... So he's got light and dark. Shit, I don't remember if he was weak to anything. Koryu does a ton of damage, so we can always just go with that. I don't remember if Akechi had anything.
Muna, aim!
Let's see. Well, I'll just wail on him. Yeah, I'll just wail on him. He's really not that dangerous. Thank you.
So, neither of us had shown our true strengths, huh? Don't underestimate me! Persona!
Alright, he does have almighty moves. Wow, that was weak. That was weak shit. That was really weak shit. I'm gonna hit you with brain butts. Okay, let's just do a full heal. Was it? That was a Mega Dialon. Why was that like the weakest nonsense. I don't know. He's just so sad. Though he still hasn't done a costume change yet. We're waiting on that one. That's probably why he's weak garbage right now.
Damn it!
So he's able to turn people psychotic. I thought it was some special thing like the nav, but it seems to be his own persona's power. I can't believe that the ability to control and drive others mad was born from within his heart.
I'll kill you. You're all gonna die.
Will you please stop? You're fighting the wrong people! We both hate the same guy! Why do we have to go against each other?
Killing us won't make you happy.
But... This ain't about what Shido says! You're your own person, you gotta know that! Damn it!
You know, sometimes I think about that fake medjet that you guys made up. That was the worst trap, but if not for that, I don't think I'd be here right now. Basically, it doesn't matter where you start over.
And you don't really hate Joker, do you? That smile before we fought. Isn't that how you really feel? Follow your true feelings, even if you think people hate you or don't want you around. That's...
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Teammates! Friends! To hell with that! Why am I inferior to you? I was extremely particular about my life. My grades. My public image. So someone would want me around. I am an ace detective. A celebrity!
Akechi-kun.
You're just some criminal trash living in an attic. So how? How does someone like you have things I don't? How can such a worthless piece of trash be more special than me?
You need to stop.
This argument is meaningless!
What was that?
The Black Mask.
What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace? Then what Kaneshiro said before?
These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts. I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
So, you were behind the mental shutdowns after all.
Oh, this is great. I'm surprised. This is actually a first for me. I might even have to try my hardest against you. You know, I just came up with a fun little idea. I wonder how far I can go with this.
Fun?
You wanted to see my powers, didn't you? Fine. I'll show them to you. I've never felt like this before. You're right. I don't give a damn about Shido's acknowledgement. All I care about now is kill all of you! To prove I'm better than you! Here, I'll show you who I really am. Come, Loki!
Again, it's that persona.
What's going
going on?
Don't make me laugh. Justice. Righteous. Keep that shit to yourselves. You and your teammates piss me off.
He can use 2 separate powers? Then everything, even his appearance was a fake.
You're going down. I'll destroy you. Go down with me.
No way!
That bastard! He made himself go psychotic!
Now, let's see you drop dead one at a time in front of your precious friends!
Damn it, he's lost it. Here comes!
Die! You trash of society! I will kill you! Destroy you! Crush you! Teammates are nothing but trash!
His new persona's power is unknown. Everyone, stay on guard.
I got it! You're mine.
The hell was that?
Oh, he's durable. I guess I'll just start by attacking him. Yeah, okay, so he does take damage. He's just a durable sucker. Okay, this is gonna be a long fight. And I assume he has no weaknesses. No, that's not very damaging. Alright, well, yeah, he really does look like an edgy barber pole. I was gonna mention that earlier, but I don't know. Okay, so could hit him.
No.
Seriously need a buff or debuff our character, lowering enemy defense and upping attack. Yeah, I do. I gotta figure that out at some point. Well, I guess I'll just keep hitting him with that. I'll just hit him with Morgana. Owie. Not a big deal, but owie nonetheless. Yeah, so at this point, you're totally correct. I do need a buff or debuffer. I've just been really lazy with everything else because I'm not like I have yet to actually really be challenged by easy mode for what should be incredibly obvious reasons. Oh, he takes tons of damage. Alright, let's do a heal all. Like, I've mostly just kind of been lazing my way through this. I know I can do some things. Wonder, why did I fuse Trumpeter away? Because I think I had to get rid of my Trumpeter either to make, the dragon, or I think I had to give him away to get the dragon. You're wrong, it's been a while.
Take this!
I mean, I can easily resummon him. It's not like it actually takes that much effort.
Okay.
But yeah, I should, let's see, so that's physical wall again. Why does he get 2 actions? That's not okay. That's fine. I'll just hit him. Oh, because we block it too, we don't take any damage. Okay, so the main character can eat the Tetra. Nice. But yeah, I'll get Trumpeter back, once we're out of here, or kind of whenever.
You're just pieces of shit who lick each other's wounds. Anything goes. If you say you're teammates, I'm not letting you off.
That's the spell reflection one. Yep, it is. I'm, not sure what your plan was there, buddy. I am actually kind of confused about that. This is a slow fight. Apparently he starts with 5,000 HP. Ouch. But that's okay. Now that's the hit everybody with dark, right? Yeah. Well, he blocks it too. Oh, that was a fire move. Man, I don't even know what he's casting at this point. It's dark and some other things. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I guess the defense up like really made fair bit of difference. Let's just heal up. There we go. But yeah, I'll bring Trumpeter back. Really, I just want to get my hands on Yoshitsune with the extreme physical resistance. The extreme physical resistance setup, though. That's my real goal. Like the buffer debuffer would be fun, but what about just a what about a persona that's invincible? This is normal, right? No, this is easy. This is easy difficulty. I could turn it on normal. I considered it a long time ago, and I'm sure I could do it. This game is so long, I don't want to have to be forced to like redo anything, or be slowed down in the slightest. Because like, I've already passed. Yeah, we passed 100 hours put into this game about half an hour ago, and I don't mind it that much. But it's like, if this were a shorter game, I'd be more interested in playing a high difficulty. For example, like, final battle on normal. I could do the final battle on normal. That wouldn't be a bad decision at all, actually. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep hitting him regularly. Obviously, I'll have to prep for that, but that's not that big of a deal. Honestly, it really just... I guess the one problem I've run into is running it out of SP. 100 hours, not even long by RPG standards. That's pretty long, depending on the... that's pretty long compared to most, like...
Why are you looking at me like that? I've succeeded until now. All by myself. I don't need teammates. I don't.
Like, how many episodes did I put into Disgaea 5? I put in 65 episodes to Disgaea 5, so half the amount of content I've already put out for this game. And Disgaea is a long-ass grindy game. How long did I put into Xenoblade Chronicles X? Oh, was that that was an almighty move. I put in 53 into Xenoblade Chronicles X. Could have put in a lot more, honestly, if I'd really wanted to. But I didn't, because it just took so freaking long. Like, if you want to go like crazy completionist, yeah, they do take longer. But this game, I'm not going crazy completionist, because that would be a New Game Plus run. And it's still ridiculously long. But yeah, that was... I kind of wish Akechi was cooler for this section, because he just feels like... chump trash, I guess? I don't know.
Power courses through me.
Hey, we're up to 62. We can go fuse some personas.
You ready to call it quits?
I know. I've had enough. You're so lucky. Lucky to be surrounded by teammates who acknowledge you. And once Shido confesses his crimes, you'll all be heroes. As for me, people will find out my past deductions were just charade. My fame and trust will vanish.
I see. So you were turning people psychotic, then solving the cases yourself. And you did that by joining forces with Shido.
In the end, I couldn't be special.
Dude, you're more than special.
It pains me to admit, but your wit and strength far exceeds ours. We only defeated you by teaming up. I was honestly envious of your natural ability. It was frustrating to see how much my sister trusted you.
I have no intention of forgiving you for what you did to my father.
but I sympathize with you. I wholeheartedly understand wanting to get back at the adults who took from you.
But when you gained the power to fulfill that desire, you only used it for your own self-benefit.
If you have the ability to use multiple personas, you probably have the same talents as Joker, but because you went through life alone, the power you awakened was fueled by lies and hate. Still, you thought that was enough, right? That part I totally get.
You excelled at everything over us. Yet that was the one thing you lacked.
All right, let's go back and get that calling card ready. We're gonna take Shido down. What are you gonna do?
It'd be a problem if you kept getting in our way. Wanna come along and help us settle things?
Are you all idiots? You should get rid of me. If you don't want me getting in your way. You all are truly beyond my comprehension.
Akechi? Another one? Wait, is he...
That's Shido's cognitive version of Akechi.
I'll deal with the rest of you later. Captain Shido's orders. He has no need for losers. Well, this just moves the plan up a little. He was going to get rid of you after the election anyway. What? Did you truly believe you'd be spared after all the murders you undertook? Don't tell me. Were you actually feeling good about having someone rely on you for once? Oh, by the way, the captain says it's time you receive retribution for causing the mental shutdowns.
What the hell, man? That bastard's the one who put him up to it!
I see. I was wondering how he'd protect himself. If I used my power to tear through his palace, turns out you're how. So he's making a puppet kill me. Sounds like something he'd do. That's right. I'll do anything. But look at yourself. You're the true puppet. You wanted to be acknowledged, didn't you? To be loved. You've been nothing but a puppet from the very beginning.
You little...
So this is how Shido thinks of Goro Akechi? It's too horrible. It's still not too late. We can change his heart together, even if he's your father. No, because he's your father.
What's all this nagging about? Want me to take care of you first?
No, he's not alone. He has shadows too.
You know what? I'll let someone volunteer to take his place. Who knows? You might delay his death.
Damn you!
You guys are all about doing things for others, aren't you? Oh, that's just the same as me. I'm going to take all the blame for our captain. I'll die for him too.
This is what Shido thinks of Akechi-kun, even after making him help with the murders?
Here, I'll give you one last chance. Shoot them. I was such a fool. Yes. That's the you our captain wishes to see. Don't misunderstand.
You're the one who's going to disappear!
The watertight bulkhead door has closed. All personnel within the partition wall, evacuate at once.
Whoa, what is this?
Akechi!
Hurry up and go!
You fool! Are you trying to get yourself killed?
The real fools are you guys. You should have just abandoned me here a long time ago. You would have all perished. If you had tried to face these with me weighing you down,
Akechi-kun!
Let's make a deal, okay? You won't say no, will you?
Why at a time like this?
Change Shido's heart. In my stead. End his crimes. Please!
I promise. That neck. That looks so weird. I sense a solid bond between me and Akechi. This is going to be a temporary relationship.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast
Literal blood
turned a
oath.
vow into a
Literal
blood
blood oath.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of justice, granting thee infinite power.
Alright, so we've maxed it out, and I can now make Metatron. Oh, that's why I couldn't make it yet.
You bastard! So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself. Not bad.
Akechi-kun! Isn't there some way to get this open, Mona?
His signal is gone. I'm only getting the weaklings.
No.
Come on, you guys. We can't let a rotten criminal like Shido do what he wants any longer. We can't. No matter what.
Akechi. We should get going. He entrusted us with an important task after all. Let's go, Joker. What, Yusuke, you don't have anything to say? Guess you probably aren't very invested in this. It's not art! Death is not art. Where are we? Looks like we've come out on the side deck. We should be able to secure a route from here. Well, let's head over and get to using those letters then. And all of a sudden I have like really sore throat. Okay. Well, let's
see it.
I'm afraid we're gonna run into anything more. So let's go into the safe room for a moment. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I guess we're at the tail end. I bet we get the safe room and then we're just good to go. Well, that's fine. Alright, is that all of them? Open sesame. The time's finally come. Yeah. I thought we could, like, cure him through these doors, but it's an elevator? That's a plot hole. Daruma.
What?
Huh? The hell is that? It's pretty rockin'. So this is the main assembly hall? Probably. Darumas are often used as symbols of election luck. Plus, everything else in here seems real. Odd. Yes. There isn't a single person in here. It sounded as though there was quite a crowd within when we heard voices through the door. But given how it looks, this has to be the root of the distortion. Right. Yes, I'm picking up on the treasure's presence as well. There's no doubt this place is where it'll appear. We've secured our route to the treasure. Should we leave the palace now? Sounds good to me. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Alright, it's finally time for us to send Shido's calling card. This is the final chapter in our great operation. We can't afford to back down from this now. Let's get fired up. Okay, so first and foremost, before we go anywhere, I get some personas to maybe make.
Do you need something?
And resummon, because we still have Trumpeter, that apparently is supposedly amazing. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. I've not actually pulled up my, like, calendar guide. You've come. I have something to tell you. Even more names have been added to the inmate registry, and there are only a few empty rows remaining. Our master is pleased with your rehabilitation, and has yet again bestowed a special privilege. We're giving you an even bigger discount on summoning from the registry. Not bad, inmate. You may have what it takes to fill this registry completely one day, or perhaps even, well, work hard towards your rehabilitation. Okay, so does that mean it's cheaper to fuse high-level personas? Let's try making Addis?
I see. A strong
Great things are possible.
140,000. That's expensive. I don't want to do it. Especially because that would cost me some things that I don't want to make. But I could make it. We can make Raphael.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Why does he only get 2? Okay, somebody riddled me this. Why does he only get 2 inheritance slots?
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Oh, it's buying them back from the list. Okay.
Looks pretty tough.
Kali. Gabriel.
Looks pretty tough.
Hanuman and Lilith. Hanuman seems to be the main one here. Ball.
Looks pretty tough. Looks
pretty
tough.
Cybele. Yeah, her. Mara.
Looks pretty tough.
Yeah, is Lovers max? Yeah, Lovers is max, so I don't really know.
Looks pretty tough.
Well, let's make the ones we can make for now, which is Dionysus and Nibiros and Moloch. So Moloch is... Well, I can always resummon Black Frost whenever I want, sort of. Advanced Fusion.
Gather them.
So, what do we have down here? So, Metatron. Which is light, tweak to dark. It's not bad. Who do I need to make Lucifer? Metatron, Michael. We already have Trumpeter. And not an Anubis isn't a problem. So, Metatron would be nice, but also... Okay, so we've got to make Michael no matter what first. Yeah, I should go register. You're right about that. So what do I need for Michael? Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. We can maybe get started on that, but it's pricey. Let's go register all of the personas that I've got on hand. So Abaddon could be registered. Koru, yeah.
You'd like to register
any that are higher than a certain level, absolutely. Mothman. Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he doesn't have anything new. I'm not.
Are you sure?
Did he not get any XP? I don't know.
Are you sure?
And Daikini. Nope, we don't want to do any of that. Okay. Yeah, so let's just make the ones that we can make without spending money, and we'll do the money-related stuff at a later date. So let's... I mean, I can make Moloch. Actually, Moloch ain't bad. He looks freaky and stupid, but he's got some damn good resistances. Here's the question.
You okay with this?
He has repel fire. Dang. I was almost hoping I could get something else. What do we do? Because, yeah, I could make Moloch. What's Dionysus?
You okay with this?
Nibiros. Tempting to make Nibiros first.
Looks pretty.
Because, yeah, I can make Nibiros no matter what.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Okay, Evade Fire, Hama Boost. Neither of those are particularly interesting to me. Oh. Well, we might as well get the Elements to All Foes one. Revolution ain't bad. Evade Fire is not really that helpful. Yeah, one foe. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll get Zio. I'm just gonna use Nibiros as a
Now for
as a kind of just not multi-hitter, but takedown. I don't know. Weakness exploiter, something or other. And we get Megaon, which is... Okay, so this is heavy crit damage to all foes. We do not care about insta-kills. I don't use them. Aaron Karen? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, that's not bad. What else can I make? So we can still make Dionysus. We can still make, we can't make Quetzalcoatl. Oh, Oberon.
I see.
Oh, that's Oberon.
Strong
Okay.
persona indeed.
Yeah, if it actually recruited Oberon, we could have...
Not terrible. Not impressive.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Moloch is not bad. He's got everything except for Frost. Like, he's strong against a fair bit. He wouldn't be a bad guy to just have out in the open. I'd have to resummon Black Frost, but that's pretty cheap.
Not terrible, but not impressive. You okay with this?
Sure. Because, yeah, I can resummon anybody whenever I want. We already repel fire. So... Invigorate 2. Yeah, this is a hard one. You know what? We're up against a bunch of bosses. Let's go with Diamond Dust, because it does a ton of damage. Ice Amp would be good. Let's do Ice Amp and Invigorate 2? Invigorate 2, 5 SP per turn. Or Repel Fire, which I can carry up to anybody that I turn Moloch into. Let's do that.
Will receive extraordinary my.
Growth. I don't really care about growth. If I need EXP, I can just fuse people into whoever. So that doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized he does not have more back there. Okay, Drain Fire. Oh. Okay, I guess I should have passed something else up. Oh well. Nuke Amp. Nuke Amp is damn good. This guy's kind of a weird all-rounder. I guess he fits into somebody else without problem. Okay, so...
I see.
We can make Asterius Picaro. Let's not, though, because I can already make Asterius Picaro without doing any combos for free.
Looks pretty tough.
And yeah, there's Quetzalcoatl, but it's just a little too expensive. Okay.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium?
Okay, so we want to do View Summon.
Read here.
So, are there any personas that I haven't fused yet? Or, not even fused. I think it's just Asterius. I got some DLC personas. Yeah, we never got Asterius. Let's get regular Asterius.
You'll withdraw this persona? Then accept this persona.
Because I never actually summoned him. I was like, I didn't need him, and then after a certain point, I didn't need him anymore. Okay, so I can make an Asterius Picaro. Is he not useful for anything? Oh, here he is. He can make Dominion.
Looks pretty tough.
Dominion. There's a lot of just angels in here. Oh. Siegfried.
I see.
Is Moloch and Mothman.
Indeed.
That wouldn't be bad. I don't know if we need Siegfried for anything, though. Yeah, there's Raphael, which we do need to make. Oh, Beelzebub and Mada. I haven't seen those before. Oh, right, I forgot Beelzebub is usually just this weird, freaky bug monster. And Mada. A lot of fire. He looks hilarious. Asterius and Satan together. Yeah, there's some stuff to do. We'll leave it for later.
Change your mind?
Register Moloch first. When you make them, they're instantly registered, I believe.
Do you have...
Justine, you handle this.
Yeah, so when you've made them, that's it. You never see them again. Okay. Well, that's probably good enough for now. I could do more, but I don't really want to do more. into my my goals were Thanatos and Trumpeter. I'll resummon them in a bit. I want to go make some money. Part of it is I'm kind of poor. And I assume none of that was actually that interesting to read. I'm sorry. Brain is in, like, gotta progress, and so it's like, it's not voice acted, it's not a problem. Okay. We were finally able to get into the main assembly hall. That means we're ready to send the calling card too. When should we do it? We must consider the method by which we send it as well. All those guys cheering for Shido better be ready. We're gonna surprise the shit out of them. I can't wait for this. By the way, where's Makoto? She's in this chat, right? Yes, don't worry, I've been reading it. Is something wrong? Well, it's not about Akechi-kun, is it? Not? That was really sad what happened to him. Honestly, I have mixed feelings, but I think he was a victim too. A victim we couldn't save. Had I not met you all, I may have become like him as well. Personally speaking, I can't forgive the guy. But more importantly, I can't forgive Shido for warping his mind so goddamn much. I must agree, what Shido did was reprehensible. We must do this. I'm certain we'll be able to pull it off. Let's do this. You can count on us. The decision on when to call us together for this plan is on you, dude. Akechi saved us all in the end. I think in his heart, he might not have been so bad. Hey dude, let's succeed on this mission no matter what. I look at how his last thing is like, you want to go shopping? And I'm like, no, don't care. Anyway, creepy massage. Creepy massage. Okay, so today is the 11th. Well, now what do we do? I'm done with everybody. We'll go hang out with EY anyway. And by that I mean go sell all the shit that we grabbed. Because we got like a billion things. At least it felt like it.
Oh, it's freezing.
Okay, want to shop.
Yo.
Okay, so let's sell.
Okay.
All treasure. Only 126,000. That's not actually as much as I was hoping to get out of that. There was a lot of diamonds in there. Okay, so that's treasure. What about all of these? These are the ones that we don't have. These are all the things that we have, but we don't have equipped. And none of them are better than what I have, it looks like. I guess there's like the Lumina Saber, but yeah, not really going to be able to get much out of that. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's go back for a second.
Come again.
Let's equip. Nothing better, nothing better. Nothing better, nothing better. Nothing better. Yeah, because there's a couple of things that I've seen come through. There's a Gilgamesh axe, but he already has one, Black Kodakana. Okay, yeah, I can go back to sell everything. Water sold a Black Kodakana. I don't really need them that much.
Yo.
Let's sell.
Okay.
Sounded hilarious. After getting out of palaces where someone died. Like, man, we didn't get that much loot. I find myself particularly,
Just don't go using it for I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
I'll save the last Black Kodagana.
You should be grateful.
I think I could buy more of them if I want to. But yeah, I should stop selling them, because they're not even worth anything anyway.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. God damn. Just loop. Just a loop.
That's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's
Look at how we just sold Akechi's. We just sold Akechi's gun. Or not gun, his weapon. We had like a laser sword, and we're just like, yeah, get out of here. Because yeah, I have no use for it.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
I never actually did put that stuff through the laundry. There was some like dirty armor and stuff that we found along the way. And I never did anything with it. I just was like, eh, whatever, don't care. And I guess it never really like bit me in the ass or anything like that. Are you grateful? I mean, kind of? Not really. How much shit do I have? I've just been collecting garbage for ages. Yeah, there's like dust and crust on the gear and stuff. I could have thrown it into a laundry machine, but it would have taken time, and I don't care about that. Just all of the transmute gear. Dude, if it matters, I can always probably get it back or something like that, or it doesn't even matter.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Oh yeah, I did sell a bunch of transmutation stuff. It doesn't interest me. I'm sure it matters, but like, I just mostly want to be done with this game. And like, I could do some transmutation stuff and get some like really insane weaponry, but like, I could also just beat the game. Which is the main goal here.
Hey, inmates!
But yes, my flagrant disregard for this game's mechanics is going to be kind of constant from here on out, because I mostly just want to finish it. I'll make a couple of personas if they're really cool.
This persona?
Yes, let's resummon Black Frost, and where's Trumpeter at? There's Trumpeter.
This persona? A fee is then accept this
And then the
persona.
last one is Thanatos Picaro.
Is this a fee is required, then accept this Dulac page. Are you finished?
Okay, and let's leave.
No slacking off.
Let me see. So what do we do? Now that I've got Trumpeter back, I still have that Emperor's Amulet I gotta get rid of. We're gonna have to do some more combinations. Send a calling card. There's really not much to do, is there? Because I've maxed everybody out that's available and maxed out. Alright, sure. Let's go to Crossroads. Because I think I gotta work for Lala. Oh, are you here for the job? Working in a bar. Cause time to pass, get money. Okay, let's get to work. Alright, go on and change. Why aren't you a hard worker? Well, I guess it's about time for me to be heading out. Because, yeah, there is one job. Okay, let me explain what you'll be doing here, darling. It's your first time, so things might be a little scary, but just try to relax, it's easy work. I'll need you to help with some chores around the bar, washing dishes, clearing tables, the like. I have to entertain the customers, so I can't do those things myself. That's why you're here now. And there you have it. Explanation finito. Do you have any questions? Do I need to cross-dress? Ah, are you interested? I can be your producer if that's the case. Haha, just kidding. I don't want to break any adult entertainment laws, you know. What you're wearing now is fine. Do you have any questions? Anything to be careful of? Let's see. There's just one of me, so sometimes I can't pay attention to all my customers. Would you be on the lookout for those times? I'm sure they'll want to talk to you too. They're all great people, so don't worry. I'm sure it'll be a good experience for you. Do you have any questions? Nope. Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck. Hey, imagine if you did have to cross-dress for this job. I would love to see you all dolled up. Hey, there's a customer who's all alone. You should check up on them. Which customer should I talk to? I gotta look this up, actually. How do we do We Aren't Your Slaves? Okay, I have to work here twice. So we have the woman in the evening dress, the female office worker, or the scary-looking man. Scary-looking man! Dot, 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 dot. Lala seems busy. If you're not doing anything more important right now, then you're talking to me. This customer's intense. I listen him to the end without running away. How is that man so intense? And we get guts that we don't need. That's cool that we could have actually trained some of our stats here.
Alright.
Back when it mattered. Thanks for your help. A miner like you should be probably heading home around now. Oh yeah, you were speaking with Yatsutora-chan today, right? Yes, he's a scary-looking man. I'm surprised you could hold a conversation with him. You were really quite bold to be able to talk to him. I was impressed by what I saw. Well, here's your pay. Keep up the good work. Drop in the bucket. Alright, you should be going home. You're still underage, and Shinjuku is dangerous at night. I forgot what the original voice I used for her is. Unfortunately, I got a really bad sore throat. Looks like we'll need to do more work if we want to get information on the target. We should head home. I'm getting sleepy. Well, that's something to do, and if we're lucky, we can actually, if we're lucky, we can actually just get the job we need. Yeah, you let me know about this back when I needed to do stat training. Yeah, I was lazy, though. Would there have been a way that I could have done that before Akechi showed up on that news show? I don't think so. The election's at the end of the week, right? Well, Shido's gonna win anyway. Not that I asked for your opinion on the election. Well, no matter what the cause was, this election is heading towards the right direction. Before we knew it, Shido had everyone in the palm of his hand, deceiving people so well that they don't even realize it. Just how influential is Shido? Only one more week until the elections. People are treating this like some kind of massive party. It does not feel like an election. The candidates who are running against Shido have completely given up as well. That's fine. His reign ain't gonna last much longer. We'll make him apologize to every last citizen. Everyone will definitely snap out of it if we can do that. First and foremost, we should focus on changing his heart. I hope you understand, dude. We don't have much time to waste. I know. Don't worry, you have all of us backing you up. There's no reason to be waffling on this anymore. We just gotta do it. Time to make up your mind. Alright. Haru? Fuck. Who even has a text message for me? Calling card, don't care. Well, I mean, I could. We could go... No, we don't want to go into mementos. I mean, I wouldn't mind going into mementos, but we gotta work the bar another time. Can I just train?
Oh, you want to do it?
Cause yeah, I don't care about playing games on the game console. Like, I'm sure it'd be kind of a fun thing. I just realized Morgana was actually hanging on our leg for that, which is really amusing, actually. Anyway, evening. Elections are this weekend. These goddamn election cars are so loud, too. They need to stop making me panic, damn it. This seems to be more a party than an election. Yeah, that's one that's just for Shido. His followers are essentially part of a cult at this point. I finally figured out what seemed off lately. What do you mean? News stories outside of Shido have dropped off the face of the map far too quickly. He's all people want to talk about. It's like they aren't interested in anything else. Is he brainwashing them? Mind control. That does seem possible under these circumstances. If people stop thinking for themselves, they'll be free from both anxiety and responsibility. And Shido's the perfect thing to put their trust in. All that's left is to believe that he can bring them happiness, and then they're all set. I can't believe this! Either way, we have to do everything we can. Brainwashing, I guess that's one way to look at it. Let's show people the truth behind all this. Alright, so obviously nothing in any of these. We've maxed everyone that's available to max. So let's go back to the bar and work the bar one more time. Okay, and should be the exact same thing this time around as well. Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck. I think that was a bit closer to what I was doing. More gravelly. While I was busy. Customer all alone, you should check up on them. Which should I talk to? Downcast woman. Ah, are you the new worker here? You're young. I'm so envious. Just look at me, I'm nothing but... What happened? I suppose you need to listen to her now. She seems to be in a better mood after talking about her, about everything bothering her. Seems like she calmed down. You really listened to her intently and attentively. I really felt your kindness. Blech. Don't care. Good evening. Oh my, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat. Well, so your boss has been bullying you again. As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me. After that, I'll overhear him talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work. And everything I've done, all the results I'm getting, somehow he's taking all the credit. That's the worst kind of workplace abuse. I mean, I cannot believe that man. So many people have quit because of the stress, and yet the higher-ups all ignore it. Of all the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be Shinsuke Kishi? Hey Lala, I wish those Phantom Thieves could do something to help me with this. Like how? Are you gonna ask them to steal all your stress away? No, I guess it's impossible, but it's nice to think about. Hey, did you hear that? Isn't that the same guy Mishima mentioned before? Let's help him. Yeah, we can do that. And request received. Hopefully one of these two bosses can be confused so I can make buttloads of money. Thanks for your help. A miner like you should probably be getting home round now. Oh yeah, you spoke with Machiko-san today, right? She feels much better thanks to you. What you did for her was very helpful. I'm worried about her because she's always looking down. I hope you can show her kindness again. Well, here's your pay. Keep up your good work. Sorry, Lala. Never working for you again. Got all I wanted out of you. $10,000, which is like barely anything. And a quest. Okay, that is the original voice I gave Lala. Sweet. Yeah, it's not the ultra awful gravelly voice I've come up with in the past. I've got some really bad ones. I just never pull them up. Because they take some effort.
Hey.
There's only 5 days left. What are you going to do about the calling card? Don't care about the calling card. Care about 2 things. 1, Haru's not here. Well, shit. I guess that gives me 2 options. We could send the calling card. 10k is a lot more than you got. Yeah, 10k yen. Okay. So, we could send the calling card. Or we could do mementos. Or we could do the calling card. Yeah, what do I do? Do we go mementos, make a butt ton of money? Or, actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I might not actually film the last bit of mementos. Maybe? Because what I could do now is send the calling card. I could send the calling card, and we could deal with Shido. Finish Shido off. And then I can do mementos off camera. I don't need to stream me in mementos making butt truckloads of money. And no more money. Well, I need more money. I've only got $1 million, and I need more than $1 million. But yeah, let's kick Shido's ass. Okay, hideout.
Okay.
Because yeah, that'll give me 2 days to kind of do whatever I want.
Is everyone here?
2, 3. We'd have until the 17th to hang out with Haru and do mementos. And I can just do mementos, grinding, do everything off camera. Because I just want to save my voice and my recording possible time. So let's send that calling card, because supposedly this is really cool.